Here we go.
Money, money, making crap for money, money, and money, money, making crap for money, money, yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Small Town Automotive. Today we're here back with part 2 of the Cutlass Cierra. Last time you seen this car, it was not running very well. It was having its fair share of problems. Couldn't get it to start completely. Ran out of ether. And it got dark on us both times because I started late in the afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm starting late in the afternoon again. My plan today is to get this car running. I'm done messing around with it. I want to drive it so bad. I've got my buddy Luke coming to help me do anything and everything we can with this car. My goal in this video is to 100% drive this thing. And I read one of the comments from my last video, which if you haven't seen the last video on this car, you need to go watch it. There's no point watching this video. If you didn't watch the last video, you're not going to understand nothing. Where we're at, nothing. So just go watch it. It's only like an hour and 12 minutes long. If you're watching this video, might as well go watch that video. Because they're both going to be long. Hopefully not this one is long. Anyways, it's very cold outside and very windy. Unlike the other two videos, I was sweating and hot. Now I'm going to be cold and frozen. Because like I said, North Carolina. Am I right? I guess let's get out in this cold and do something. What I'm going to start with is hooking the battery up to my S10 and letting it charge for a minute, because I almost guarantee that the battery in this thing is dead. Oh wait, I forgot. I gave my dad the battery out of this car the other day to try and start something else, which I assume he didn't get that to start. So we have to go rob the battery. The S10 blew off a hell of a heater this morning, cold, at less than 100 degrees. Did fine. Still need to fix this center bearing. This thing is clacking like crazy. Shouldn't even drive it, but here we are. Alright, I'm sitting here yapping because I'm dreading being in this cold right now. My truck is very warm. And I've got me a cold brewski. Yeah, no, that doesn't help. Maybe for the insides. But I'm still going to be very cold outside. Okay. Let's go find that battery. If I'm not wrong, I believe that battery is in there. So we're going to go see. Hey. Get the fuck out of my pocket! Is this it? Nope. That's not it. What the hell? What the fuck? Well, looks like I'm gonna be using the old battery. We'll just hope that thing's got enough power to start this thing. Let me go ahead and tell you, it is cold. Oh, so I'm going to be freezing the whole time. Let me find the wrench to throw this battery in here real quick. Come on, wrench. Let's pop this battery in. Y'all, I'm telling you what, it's brutal today. We just had a series of storms come through, putting tornadoes across the country, I guess you could say. Let me tell you, we were on the hot side. I like that better. Y'all keep that 6 foot of snow y'all got up north. I seen a picture. Insert clip. I seen a picture of what it looked like up there. I couldn't do it. No, I'm a warm person. I like the heat. I like to sweat and suffer versus I do like to freeze and die. Okay? Plain and simple. just not me, man. All right, battery's in. I guess I could check the ignition. Pull the spark plugs. Check those. Man, those are, man, those are gonna be fun to get to. Nope. So I guess what a guy's gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and get me a spark plug socket. Whew. And pull these plugs out. And check them just to see if any's fouled or anything like that. I'm gonna clean the points on them. Stick them back in there. We'll see if that works. If not, I'm not really familiar with this ignition system that's got going on here, but we'll take a look at it and get it figured out. Because I want this thing to start, and it's this close. It's this close. It's so close. I got a fresh bottle of ether with me. We're gonna get this thing started today, whether it's with me or whether we're gonna have Luke's help. It's gonna start today. Luke will probably be here in about 30 minutes. 30, 40 minutes, something like that. So yeah. Should have grabbed a bottle of brake clean this motor off. But we'll do that when I know it's running. So alright, I'm gonna grab me spark plug puller. So in the process of a guy finding a socket, I had to relieve myself, man. Woo! I'm telling you. And it's cold. Too cold. Nah, man. Alright. So let's put this on here and pull these spark plugs. Man, I wish I had another jacket. I left my big jacket at one of my jobs. Man, this wrench is just messed up. Alright, here we go with the fresh one. Might have to put an extension on there. Alright. Get up on there. Man, it's tight. Tight squeeze up in here. Okay, that was come out pretty quick. Quick as most, I'll say. It's like half as, oh wow. So we definitely might be over full on oil here. We might need to tone that down a bit. Look at all that oil on there. There it goes. See all that? That looks terrible. Well, I guess that would be plug 4. No, that'd be top dead center. That's 1. But they honestly, besides the fact they're covered in oil, doesn't look bad. Alright. Which one is this one? This one would be 4 going to the back. 5 and 2. 2 going to the back. 5 would be that one. So which one is this one? With the loom on it. Oh, so that's 3. Alright, so we're gonna pull out number 3. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I got pretty much all the plugs clean, and I'd already put the back 3 back in, and I was starting to put the front 3 back in when I realized that I forgot to record. So instead of backtracking and taking everything out and letting y'all see everything, y'all are gonna watch me put the last 3 back in. Okay? Okay. We've got them cleaned the best of my ability. I hit them with some 120 grit sandpaper, just very lightly, you know, to clean the fucking points and everything. Make sure everything was gapped properly. All that. God dang it. some pretty good stuff y'all missed, okay? And that's my fault, but it'll be all right. Make up for it in the next video. Anyways. Alright, got the plugs back in, wires back on. Okay, there's that one. This one. Okay, and then finally, see, this one was number 5. Yeah, the last one I did. Thank y'all for reminding me of that, by the way. Alright, I got all the plugs cleaned, best that I could. So let's see if this thing starts. I guess this is the fuel pump, the fuel filter. Right here. I guess that's where it is because it says fuel, caution, fuel, flammable, caution, fuel. That's great to put that right next to a bunch of relays. Good job. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna hook my battery up with this thing, let it charge for a minute, get in the warm for a second, take a sip of something, hit my vape, and then we're gonna see if this thing's gonna start over. Sound good? Good. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Been charging for a minute. I lost the keys, but I found them. Fresh can of ether right here. Straight to the clean plugs all the way around. See if she starts. Oh, it is freezing out here. Oh. Nope. Ain't got enough power. That battery is dead as crap. Switched ends of the jumper cables. Rearranged the way that this was sitting. Oh yeah. Headlights are fixed on the S10, by the way. It's probably still gonna spark. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably just because of bad connection or it's hitting something. But let's see if she'll. So. That's fire. That thing's still sparking. Ooh. She almost started. That battery's sparking like crazy. But you know what? We are going to ignore it because I want this thing to freaking start, man. And it almost started. Good little hit of it. Okay. Watch that battery right there. Hey, it's running. It was running. Oh man. Oh man, it was running. Would you check it out? So we spray some ether in it. Running, y'all. I don't know what that big old pop was under there, but it's running. Well, I'm gonna figure out why it ain't gonna stay running. Let's try 1, 2 on the gas and see what it does. 1, 2. 3. It's almost firing by its own fuel. Let's go let the battery charge a second. Alright. Move battery, location. Hopefully get a better connection. Let's try this again. God dang, and the spark that come off of that. Spark plugs are smoking like crazy. Yeah, see this, watch. Might as well go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment too. I'm interested in what y'all have to say about what I got to do. Alright, so we're letting this thing charge up for a second. We're going to hit it with some ether again. This thing is sparking like crazy, but honestly, I mean, really. We're going to hit it with that ether again. We're going to see if this thing's going to start. Well, we're going to see if this thing's going to stay running, because it starts. We got it to start. Whoever it was that commented and said ignition, you're a smart man. I was getting to it though. It's really dark. Anyways, let's see if we get this thing to stay running. Down the yep. Cover the entire engine bay in it. And so it's not staying running. There we go. Damn. Smoking a bit. But she started on her own right there. No ether or nothing. See if it'll start back up. Well, it's got some life yet. See what happens if we give it some throttle. Oh, we're bringing it back around, fellas. Fuel system's junky. Alright, she's running. Got a lot of stuff burning off on the motor. I mean a lot. Yeah, we finally got her running. Finally got her to start under its own fuel. But every time I hit the gas, it wants to die. Accelerator pump. As I've said from the beginning. I almost feel like something isn't pulling something. We've got all kinds of stuff down here. But boy, it's running now. I want to hear it roll again. Let's start it back up. Alright, so now that y'all have heard it, how terrible it sounds, while I was cranking it over that last time and it popped, I seen something liquidy shoot up right here. Oh, look at all that fuel pressure. Woo! Okay, so now we're going after. I want to know why this isn't staying running and why we are not able. We might just need to pop that throttle body off and clean that throttle body. I think we might be golden. So that's what we should do. We are going to start disassembling the throttle body while we wait on Luke. And yeah, we'll see what happens then, because it seems like it's not wanting to run. And I almost have a half a mind to check the engine oil again. My God, she's full. I almost want to drain some of this oil out, because, I mean, golly. Because, I mean, that's quite... It's a bit full, you know? Full. And its fill level's about right here. Whole stick, so... Okay, anyways, you get it. It's got a lot of oil in it. Which I don't understand why it's got so much oil in it. Let's crank it over one more time. Let's just do one more time. I just want to hear it run again. You can tell I've been in this spot a lot. Anyways. So it wants to live. So I guess that's where we're at. I'm gonna go see if I can find me another coat, and I guess we're gonna start popping this throttle body out while we wait on Luke. Yeah, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Hopefully we're wearing a new jacket. All right, what's up, you guys? It's a whole new day, probably a whole different week. Actually, yeah, I haven't touched this car in about a week, so I said I was gonna take the throttle body off while we waited on Luke and all that. I didn't. We're gonna take his throttle body off, and we're gonna clean it, and then we're gonna stick it back on here, and we're gonna see what it'll do, because we've got somebody interested in buying the car and I just need to get it running first. So we're gonna get this throttle body cleaned up, and then we're gonna see if she's gonna light off. I went to start the S10 this morning and it was dead as a doornail. That's why she's just gonna sit here and run for a few minutes. Probably because of this new radio I put in here. It stays on the whole time for some reason. Don't know why. Can't even see it. There we go. radio. Bad trim. Yeah, I've got a new dash for it. Don't worry about the way it looks right now. It's in progress. But yeah, so we're gonna take the throttle body off, get it cleaned up, and yeah, we'll go from there. I think Luke's gonna come by. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, so I've almost got the throttle body completely off. This thing is a pain in the ass. See, it's got this line right here that I've been fighting this bolt right here for the longest time. Pull this out. There's a bolt for the last bolt for the throttle body is way back down in there. Right back down in there. So I keep dropping shit and making a mess, and I'm just need a second. So I stopped taking me a smoke break. Yeah, make sure that y'all like and subscribe and comment. Make sure y'all tell me what y'all want to see and what y'all want me to continue working on. We're gonna get this thing finished and see if we can get rid of it. Do what? That? You know what that is? This is a 1969 Ford Galaxy with the 429 small block in it. This is something me and my father just picked up at the full restoration project. But as we get to looking at it, I don't know if we're gonna end up restoring this thing or if we might just pull the motor and keep the motor and part the car out, because we got to looking at it and whew, is it rusty. I'll show you what we're working with here. I mean, it's got clean panels on it. It's overall a nice car, but man, is it gone. Got the radiator sitting right here up front on the drinker side. Glove box is empty. Take a look at the back. Oh, this door won't shut apparently. And what is that? Oh, that's the ground. Yep, so this is why we're stuck on restoring it or just parting it out, because this thing is rusty. This thing is crazy rusty. And it's got a good trunk lid, good hinges. It's got one good tail light. Overall, it's got straight body panel. It's a beautiful body line too. But man, this thing is shot. So I'll leave this one up to you guys. Do y'all want to see a full restoration on this car? If so, it's gonna be one of them that takes a bit longer than anything else. How big that horn is, Jesus. Oh, there's two of them, oh my God. All right, yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all want us to do with this thing. It's a 1969 Ford Galaxy with the 429 in it. All right, so we're gonna try getting this throttle body the rest of the way off. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about when I say that this is frustrating. This bolt here, I cannot get a socket and a socket wrench on it because the exhaust manifold is right here. So I've tried taking the exhaust off and this thing is just glued. So that's staying. So my alternative was to grab maybe a smaller ratchet wrench with a small extension to pull this off. And I got it to where it's at now. And then this happened. My extension just gave up. This cheap little Temu extension. But so where that leaves us is we've got one way to get this thing off of here, and that's going to be with just your standard wrench, which I've got right here. So we've got to do the whole half a turn and come back up here and get a bite on it, and half a turn and quarter of a turn so that we can get a bite for another half a turn. Yeah, so you get the point. This is going to be a very long process. So back to a time lapse. Alright, them damn dogs down there have not stopped. Getting on my nerves. Anyways, we've got the throttle body out. We're gonna go clean on it, take it over to a table and clean out the jets and all the sensors and everything else. It's really not that bad, but we're gonna clean it anyways and see if that will make this thing stay running. If not, then I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's be knocking one more thing out of the way. Okay. Alright, so my sister just came out here and I was talking to her for a minute. She's going to come back out here with a little something. In the meantime, damn, I didn't bring any of my tools over here. We need to get this thing cleaned. Got good old WD-40 right here. And we are going to absolutely just clean this thing the best that we can. Crap sucks. Look-y. This bend me stuff. Ass. Does this one not work? Man. I'm going to get some rags to wipe this shit down with. So that way we can make sure that it's nice and clean for us. This was the part I was mainly concerned about. I could probably fill this up, let it kind of just do its thing for a minute. All right. Fill it all that drains out into that part. Where does it come back to? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Let it soak for a few minutes while I take care of me finding my tools. So we'll let that soak and I'll go find my tools. All right. Well, I didn't feel like going on a manhunt for all my tools that I'm gonna need and making a million trips back and forth. So I've got some of my dad's. We're just gonna pop this thing off to get it out of my way because it is just in my way. One. And here's two. Alright, this is off now. Just set it out of the way. Just twist those up in there for a minute. And yeah, I'll actually leave these off because I might end up taking those off. So yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do there. All right, y'all. Well, my camera stand, don't judge, okay? You know, I just use my phone for this. I broke it. It's officially done now. So I'm gonna have to keep just like hanging y'all from the hood of this and doing this time lapse, which I know y'all are perfectly fine with because, well, I talk a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this back on, and I'm gonna hook the S10 up to it. And we're going to charge this battery up a little bit, and we're going to see if this thing's going to stay running now. Hopefully we're all good on that. So I think I'm going to take a rag and wipe this down and then stick everything together. Somebody tell me that this don't look like an elephant. Okay, sorry. Everything's put back together. We can go ahead, fire up the S10, see if this thing will start and stay running for us for a little bit. Long enough to move it over to the house so we can flush the radiator system and get rid of it, you know. I want these. Where's bad habit, kids. Anyways, shut this box. In here. Move this thing down back here. That worked out great, didn't it? All right, pull. Here, I'll let y'all see this. So this battery is all kinds of crazy. It can't let it just sit right there. It looks like some art. So I have to pull this thing up and set it. This is terrible. You know what? Y'all just give me a few minutes. I have this son of a bitch hooked up. We've got the S10 charging the Oldsmobile. Seems like we have more time today than we have any other time. Strange how that works out, isn't it? When I have a full day to do this. Hopefully it starts. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because I'm ready to move on to the next project. This one's taking too long. because it's basically a Chevrolet. That's what the problem is. So we're gonna see what's happening in here. Oh, this car wasn't smoked in, so I'm not smoking in it. We've got lights, so we got power, and we got keys. So let's see what happens. Nope, ain't got enough power yet, but okay. We'll let it charge and do its thing. I'm gonna sit here and finish my cancer stick while this thing charges. I'm gonna also take me a sip of something. Sweet tea. Y'all always have a bad judgment in me that come out completely wrong, but you get my point. Nice day today, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice, very nice day today to be sitting in the Oldsmobile. Matches the sky. Yeah. Smell's gone too, by the way. Thanks to you know who. What's up, buddy? Showed up just in time. About to start it. Yes, sir. It's a lovely day. Yep. How's the truck doing?
It's pretty good.
Good? Still good on brakes?
Yeah.
I was telling
I got 2 new tires.
Do you? Nice. Nice. Nice.
That one is getting worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say. Doing nothing but showing wires there, bud. Need to clean them injectors.
Alright, we got Luke here to give us a hand now. Which really we don't really even need a hand with. He's just gonna chill with us and experience this thing starting, because this thing is gonna start. This thing's gonna fucking run. I'm tired of it just, you know what I'm saying? So
Clean throttle body, everything's cleaned, clean injectors, all that good shit. I'm trying to start it without starting fluid. We're gonna try and start it off its own gas. So let's see what it's got. One, two, three on the throttle. Come on now. 1, 2, 3 on the throttle again. Hit it with a starting fluid. I think it's in the bed of my truck. Yep.
ready?
Just a little bit, like 2 squirts.
Alright, try now.
Hold on, hold on.
Try again.
Hold on. Here we go. Oh. What'd you see up there, Luke?
Yeah, you got a lot of smoke coming in now. Yeah. Yeah. That's not good. That's no bueno. It's smoking from back to here, front of here.
Oh, it's burning off a bunch of crap. How's it sound?
Start it up when you start it up, it goes, when it cranks, it runs for a minute, but then when you push the gas, it goes.
Yeah, that's the accelerator pump. Start it up for me, let me hear it. You don't have to hit the throttle anymore, just turn the key. One more time. Got it back on. One more time. Huh. Wonder what it's burning back here. I wonder if it's because it's too full of oil. Alright. Well, we know it'll stay running now. Just got to figure out what it's smoking, why it's smoking, and might just drain some of this oil out. See if that'll help it. Probably will. Hell yeah, it's pretty successful after cleaning that throttle body. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what we can figure out. I'm just gonna see if it'll run. Don't hit the gas. I feel like we should probably drain some of this oil out. So that's probably what we're going to do. It doesn't want to just run by itself. It wants to have the throttle applied at all times. It smells like that smoke has got a lot to do with maybe an exhaust leak or something, because the exhaust manifold comes off of the back there. So end up here, it's a 6-cylinder. So I feel like that's where a lot of that smoke's coming from. So yeah, let's drain the oil on this. Maybe. So I'm just kind of curious to see if this thing is going to go forward and backwards after all this shit. We're just going to see what happens. Battery back down in here. Fucker. There we go. Battery back down. Move this out of the way. Okay. May I trade spots with you, sir? Alright, all the tires got air, so we're just gonna see if this thing's gonna go forward and backwards. Let me tell you something right now. This car, I'm not fixing it to drive it, not fixing it to keep it, nothing. Doing it simply to see if it'll run, if it'll go forward and backwards, if it's got a good motor, good transmission. The car's fixable, but it's not my problem. It's gonna get repaired by somebody else. Somebody's buying it. So I'm simply seeing if the car will run, go forward, backwards, and stop. That's all we're doing. That's the whole reason we're doing this. To this car. Other cars, just depends. But let's see what happens. Oh, I lost all power immediately. I guess this thing is a dud. So we're gonna have to crank this up with the jumper cables on it and pop them off, and fuck, I don't know how we're gonna do that. Just have to keep the car running long enough. We're just gonna leave the battery connected and hope it doesn't fall. So just kind of keep your hand on the handle if you can, so if it goes to fall, it don't. Stand beside of it so you don't get hit. All right.
Whoa, God.
Yeah, it's okay. Just watch your hands. We're gonna have to do 2 feet. It's got reverse. It's definitely got reverse.
What first?
It dies as soon as you put it in gear. It's in reverse. Come on. It's moving.
Keep it like that. Keep it like that.
Okay, well, it's got all gears. Well, it's got gearage. It's just not fucking wanting to move. So, I feel like these wheels are locked up, maybe. Not the fronts per se. Actually, you know what? Hold on. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. I'm an idiot.
Hell yeah, that's funny as hell.
I'm an idiot. Let's try this again.
Try again.
All right.
Gas, gas.
Okay. Car just bangs into reverse. Okay. Nope, it died. Come on. Well, I think it's definitely got a transmission. That's no foot on the throttle. It starts right up. Smoking up there like crazy because it's, I believe, the manifold's leaking. Oh, it called itself that time. Called itself that time. Well, maybe we've still got a spark issue. Maybe we've still got a spark issue. I feel like all that smoke is just coming from the exhaust manifold up here because that exhaust manifold gasket's probably just shot. I believe that's what a lot of it is. It is smoking the same way it's smoking back here, so. I feel like we might still have an ignition problem. I don't know though. Some of it runs, it's got a transmission, it's got gears. I think if this is acceptable enough for the person that wants to buy it, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and tell them to come and get it. What do you think, old Luke?
Oh yeah.
You think so? You think that'd be an all right idea? Oh yeah? All right. So I think we're gonna leave it up to the person that buys this thing to officially fix it. We know that we've got this motor running. We know it's got a good transmission. I don't know if any of these wheels are locked up. I don't think they are. I think that there's still just some sort of issue with it to where it's not wanting to go per se. So maybe it needs new spark plugs and an oil change and all that good stuff. Something I'm not putting money into it too because I'm not keeping it. If it was this thing that was acting like this, oh yeah, spark plugs, oil change, everything, the whole 9 yards, all day long. Cause I own this. This is going to somebody else. So, I guess I'm gonna cut my truck off and we're gonna close this video out. Finally, we're gonna close out this series. And we're gonna stop his dinging. Well, that's gonna do it for the Oldsmobile Cutlass Cierra. We've been on a journey with this thing for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Something like that, maybe 2 weeks probably. The car runs, the car's got a transmission, parking brake works, seems like the brakes work. They don't feel squishy or nothing, they feel like they're there. The motor runs all right. I feel like it's got some kind of spark issue still. It's probably, spark plugs are probably just shot, to be honest. I tried cleaning them all the best that I could, but it probably just needs new spark plugs. and oil change, and you know, a couple other things that I'm not going to dump the money into. And I'm sure Luke doesn't want to dump the money into it either. So with that being said, this is the end of the Oldsmanville Cutlass Cierra. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Glad we got this thing running. It's on to the next one. See y'all on the next project.